Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Turn Up University LLCs presents to you Saturday night Sundays, where it's always a good time to talk about it. When we riff, to talk about the rap. When we rap, to talk about the drip. Ain't got nothing but drip, knowledge, and gems from you on this one. I am your host, Commissioner Fresh, and that is my co-host, Honorable Mention the G. You better know it. Today's riff is about giving back. You hear me? What it means to give back, what it takes to give back. What do you have to give back? You know what I mean? And I know personally giving back don't always got something to do with stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I just caught myself in a situation where my give back being given, but at the same time, they don't know all the things that I gave. But when you give things, you don't give it for the glory. You know what I'm saying? And so, meaning we don't give $1 to a quote unquote panhandler or a homeless person if it's not in your heart. You hear me? So, no matter what you give, what I feel is you got to make sure it's from your heart. If it ain't from your heart, then you shouldn't give it. Because at some point, you're going to want to get that back from somebody instead of knowing that you just blessed someone. You understand what I'm saying? And so to give back is a blessing from you that you giving, knowing that you're not a God, but you're a creator in his image. So this is the kind of things that we do. And long as it's in your heart. You hear me? And so while I'm part of this situation, I noticed that they only talking about chicken slash money. You know what I mean? And knowing when I give, I only give because that's what's in me and what I also got to give as far as spiritually. You know what I mean? And so now we right here where it's, okay, we got to pay some bills, but at the same time, the way that this going down was all spiritually led. So then it becomes a who you with. Because what you giving? Is you giving to give back some shit like you just invested for some chicken, or is you giving to give back to make sure that somebody can go out there into the world and get their own chicken type deal?
Well, with that being said, I'm going to say it this way. You only have what you give away. What you give is what you have. Kind of like herpes. Don't nobody know you got herpes until you give it to somebody. Yeah, I know that was a booty dad joke. But the point is, you only give what you have. So when you don't got it, that's exactly what you say. When you can't give it, what you say? I don't got it.
I ain't got it.
Right. So if you can't give it, you don't have it. Let's start right there. And another key thing, brother, right here said, the best gift when we sowing zakat for all my Muslim people, because a lot of people Muslim now, but I've been Muslim since 1991. Hello? When you giving zakat, the best zakat is when you give and don't nobody know who gave it to them.
Yeah.
No, you just bless somebody, but you didn't put your name on it. Yeah. This is what we talking about. Giving. True giving, they don't got to know who did it. Just do it and let them.
Because you can't give a blessing if you don't know that you was blessed to give the blessing.
Come on now.
How are you giving the blessing?
This is Saturday night Sunday. I think we have a church. Or Juma.
Yeah, yep. And so while these certain things going on, we got we got a lot of grown people. It's at a place where kids is at. You hear me? And come participate though. So I'm all about health is wealth, not only physical, mental, and spiritually. Okay. So when we talking about dads and grown people being, we want to also make sure that our kids is make sure that they participating and got something positive to outreach and outlook on. You understand? And that's where we come in at as the leaders. You understand? Because What I got to give is pure knowledge, understanding, Turn Up University. I'm finding you to your light real faster than the way that we got it. Because us as 80 babies, we had it. Either be born with it or seek that. You hear me? And long, whatever the passion and the fire that burns.
We had to get it out the mud is what we had to do.
Flat out.
We had to bake a birthday cake with only flour and water. Right? So again, we don't have to put our youth through what we went through. We can give it to them early. Go ahead and lay your jacket down on that puddle so they don't got to step into all the mud that we got stuck in. This is what we talking about, the true giving.
Right.
Laying your back down, your shirt down, your hat down.
And so,
yeah,
you know, the guys, one of the sectors, they said you got to give 10% of what you got back to the people. You got to sacrifice that back. That's because of the 100% of blessings that you receive. You can keep 90, but 10 of that you got to give back to the people.
Tithing. He said 10% of
that,
what?
That's what they call it.
Of what?
Of your gainings.
Of your who?
Your blessings.
10% of what you gain.
Come on. And coming to find out with living life and becoming the age that I am, it's not all about money.
No, because guess what he said? My gain was knowledge.
Hello.
So I'm going to give y'all 10%. But really, we going to give more than 10% because we big givers.
It's from the heart and it's from the soul.
Right.
And it's understanding. So again, when you got something to give, you got to get it. It's not to be selected.
And it's not always monetary. Key point for the people in the back, it's not always monetary.
Yep. And so when we doing our thing, we got to make sure that you doing your thing for the people, not because you think that you know you going to get another blessing, which you fake blessing somebody. That's a fake blessing. You only give it when it's right there for you. And so for me, in my heart, is giving back to my community, looking out for my dads, being right there for my nieces and my nephews and make sure they got their nuggets. But not only that, make sure that I'm dropping them gems inside of them. This is what I'm here to do. So that don't come with chicken, but at the same time, man, we do need sponsorships. We do need money. We do need giveaways. We do need givebacks, which means it takes a community. It takes a village to do this and give back.
Let's leave them with a gem. So the gem of the day comes from a book called A Course in Miracles. Look it up, read it, PDF, download it. A Course in Miracles.
Come on.
This gem right here is called The Exchange is the Miracle.
Hello.
When you give something, you show you that you have it, you make that person happy, in return, you are happy. That's a miracle, and that's the exchange. So give freely and receive freely. Because part 2 of give is going to be received, because some people don't know how to receive a gift too.
Yes.
So we're going to leave you with that gem.
Come on.
Look up A Course in Miracles.
Come on.
And the exchange is the miracle.
There it is. Yes, Lord. Which is a philanthropist at the end of the day. You only give because it's non-profit. And the profit is seeing the people exceed and turn up. Happy birthday. This is Saturday Night Sundays. I am your host, Commissioner Fresh. That is the co-host with the most honorable mention, the G. As long as you got the G on top, you can build it. Let's get to it.